on, guys? Rebecca with Rewatch Reality here. So there's two things that I wanted to fill you guys in on today. So first up, we have Daonte. I don't know if you guys heard, but Daonte got his car shot up, and it was a pretty crazy situation. And thank God that Daonte, Addie, and the baby are all safe. So what had happened is there was a huge shootout event that went down in the parking lot where Daonte parks his car. I can only assume that it was in his apartment complex parking lot. Well, this is typically during a time where Daonte is sitting in his car smoking, like when he just gets off of work, he's decompressing, he's not going up to his place to smoke because Addie's pregnant. So typically he would have been in his car at that time, and thank God he was not, because when that event went down, Daonte's car got completely shot up in the crossfire. And can you guys imagine if he was in the car at that time? So I'm going to go ahead and read to you what Daonte had posted. So he started with saying nothing but God right here, and then he shared that he was feeling shocked. He said, "Look at God. Apparently there was a whole shootout in the parking lot of my neighborhood. Of course my car got lit up in the crossfire. Now there's cops, detectives, and shell casings all around my vehicle, and ironically, this is normally the time I just happen to be sitting in my car smoking and having my relaxed time, but I just happened to be at Burger King at this particular point in time while it was all happening. The one day I'm not in the specific place when every other day I would have been. I mean, my car is all effed up right now, but I mean, at least I wasn't in it this time around. I can only thank the Most High for all that right there." From there, Addie had chimed in, who's currently 7 months pregnant with Daonte's baby. She stated, "Thanking God that my family is home safe tonight. It was definitely scary and I won't be outside alone for a long time. But I'm glad we are not hurt as there was a shootout in our parking lot tonight." So I am so happy that they are safe and okay, because that would have just been a horrible situation if we heard news that Daonte ended up getting shot up in a crossfire and their little baby boy was going to be born with no father. That'd just be terrible. So good thing that didn't happen and they are right. Thank God. All right, and next up is a quick update on Harry. Now this all came about and popped in my head to do this update on him based off of this comment that someone had made on Reddit. So they had said, "Harry walks so Julius can run," and it honestly had me laughing out loud. So I ended up making a meme out of it, posting it to my Instagram, and then from there it just popped in my head like, oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a Harry update because it's been a while since we talked about him. All right, so in this slide here in the center is going to be Harry's current inmate photo. So right now he's currently incarcerated at the Mansfield Correctional Institution, and he is serving a 5.5-year sentence. So I'm going to go ahead and read the news article to you guys that explains what exactly Harry did and why he got arrested. So the article is stated, "Man arrested and charged after altercation with police," and it was dated on January 4th, 2023. So it was in Norwalk, Ohio. So it says, "A man in Huron County Jail following his arrest early Wednesday morning. At about 4:30 a.m., Norwalk police observed a vehicle driving erratically, driving left of the center and speeding. A traffic stop was initiated on East Main Street in front of Huron County's prosecutor's office. The driver was initially hunched forward and believed to be reaching for something on the floor in front of him. He suggested that he should go back to the residence he had just left in order to avoid paperwork for the officers. He was ordered out of the vehicle several times before attempting to roll down the window. Officers were able to open the door and a physical confrontation ensued. The subject, later identified as Harry Velez, 25, was pepper sprayed and tasered during the altercation. At one point, he put the vehicle in drive and drove about 50 feet with an officer still holding onto him. He was taken into custody without any injury to him or the officers. A firearm was located on the floor under the driver's seat. The firearm had been reported stolen out of South Euclid, Ohio. Velez was charged with OVI over 0.8, driving under suspension, speeding, continuous lanes of travel, having weapons while under disability, failure to comply with the order or signal of a police officer, receiving stolen property, obstructing official business, and improperly handling a firearm in a motor vehicle. He remains in Huron County Jail pending a bond hearing. So once Harry went through the official court process, which took a very long time, now I'm going to go through his official charges. So he ended up getting charged with receiving stolen property, which was pertaining to that stolen gun that was in his car. He ended up getting charged with assault, as well as he ended up getting charged with the firearm that was inside his motor vehicle, as well as failure to comply to a police officer, judicial sanction, as well as theft. Now that whole situation that had went down landed Harry in jail for a smidge under 6 years. So he is set to get released in December of 2028. So hopefully by the time Harry makes it out out this time. Hopefully he will have grown up and learned a couple things. That way these events don't happen in the future. All right, guys, that wraps up this video. If you guys stuck around this long, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching my videos. And until next time, guys, I'm out.